How's it going, YouTube? This is J Hawk Kiefer with you at Kane Gaming with some more gameplay. This is squad deathmatch, Metro Battlefield 3. I'd like to start off with saying, it's sorry if it's been a while. I haven't get some videos in. School started up, getting real lazy, schoolwork and whatnot. So this is a voiceover, so we had some microphone problems when I made this video. I think this might be our first HD gameplay that I made, I think. So, yeah. I know at the beginning of this game I was doing pretty decent, and then it kind of not went downhill, but, Alright. So, yeah. We got a new recorder, HD PVR. I know, if you've been on our channel, you've probably seen some Modern Warfare 3 HD gameplay. That's all from Asshole 22. I don't know if we put up a spec op video or not, but alright, so let's talk about punks at school. Okay. So I don't know if any of y'all, are homeschooled or not, so you probably wouldn't know what I'm talking about. But when people walk in the hallways or outside in a space where there's a wall on both sides or a barrier of some kind, I don't know what it is, but people like to take up the whole entire space, like walking like in a line, okay, all next to each other, walking really slow. Okay, I cannot stand that. I'm a fast-paced walker, okay, so I'm a little faster than the average walker. I just cannot stand walking slow. I think it's a waste of my time. So it gets my nerves, It's like, geez, hey, if you happen to look behind you and you see somebody like right behind you, kind of looking around, trying to get around you, why don't you, do them a favor, or whoever, and just, step aside for a second, let them get past you, and nobody gets mad, at least for a while. Another thing, I cannot stand when people in lunch, like, our cafeteria has like three, like, it's one big cafeteria, but there's like three distinct sections, and so like one section is kind of like a cube area, kind of, and there's a lot of noise echo because of the way it's shaped, and like anybody's in there feels the need to like talk the loudest, like clap, scream, sing. I don't get it. So you're sitting there, ears are ringing, you're just like, oh my gosh, dude, why? It's not needed. And the lines, oh my gosh, dude. The lines at my school, absolutely long. I mean, at lunch, if you get stuck at the end of the line, then by the time you get your food, it's like 10 minutes before you have to leave. Like, I don't get it. Gets my nerves. And then the school officials like to kick you out of the lunchroom a minute or two before the bell rings so they can, clear out the space for the next lunch. Well, the bell hasn't rang yet to dismiss lunch, so if I'm still eating, I'm gonna stay, I'm gonna finish my food that, I got, because I'm freaking hungry. I know that happened to me, this past Friday. I think yesterday, yeah. I get the food, and like the only thing that looked appealing was a chicken burger, I think. And so I got it, and it was a chicken burger and some milk, and that was pretty much it. I'm just like, dude, it's fourth lunch, I'm starving, I need something else. So I go up to the snack line, and I go to buy another chicken sandwich. It's like $2.50. I'm just like, holy cow, dude, I'm not paying $2.50 for a burger, okay? Because I have free lunch, so I mean, I don't have to pay for, lunch in the first place. So I'm like, what's the cheapest thing you have? And it was like some French fries for like $1 something. I was like, I'll take those. Right when I sit down, school officials are like, oh, you have to get out now. I'm just thinking, no. I just paid like $1 for these French fries. I'm eating them. And I will sit here and I'll eat my French fries. Even if I'm alone, I don't care. I'm eating these French fries. So I end up eating my French fries, and I guess they're alright. I mean, what can you expect from school food? I remember elementary school, oh my gosh, best food in the world. Um, they, the food there was amazing. I never not liked the food at my elementary school. It was kind of like, I never had a problem. It was really good. And I think my grandma had worked as like a lunch lady at the elementary school I went to, and like she's just a good cook to begin with. So like, yeah, the food was pretty good. I ate pretty good. Um, so I school food's disgusting. Like the pizza, like last year, I don't even know if it was cheese. It had to have been like goat cheese or something. It was not normal, but they would cook it, and there's so much cheese. It's kind of like it looks like it's wanting to like slide off, like melt off, but it wasn't melted. It was kind of like rubbery. So you're kind of like, when you bite into it, it's like real stringy and doesn't want to separate from the pizza or whatever. And they had a thick crust and not much sauce. Like the cheese pizza had like no sauce. And then this year, I noticed the pizzas are a lot thinner, and they look better than last year, but there's so much grease in those pizzas. It's disgusting. Like you can take it, and if you just hold it up by the crust, it just drips down. Like it's pretty gross. Like I don't see how that's supposed to be healthy. And I know my freshman year in high school, they had I used to eat breakfast at school because I didn't feel like eating breakfast at the house, and it was free. What the heck, might as well eat something. So they had these little donut things, and they were in this little package, and I don't know, it was about the size of a normal sized computer mouse, like a wireless computer mouse, like not one of those tiny ones, but one that pretty much fits pretty much the whole entire palm of your hand. And it was like, I don't want to say pastry, because it really wasn't pastry-ish. It was kind of like a small loaf of bread, but it was sweet and really, really soft. And like you could take like they have plastic sporks, you could cut it with that just right through it, and it was like, whoa, it was really good. They had it for a couple weeks, and then never saw them again. And then the next year, my sophomore year, I was like, hey, are y'all gonna have that this year? Because they're really good. And of course, one of the lunch ladies, was getting an attitude. Oh, if you don't see it on the menu, then it's not there. Oh, okay. Just all you had to say was, oh no, I didn't know they had menus on display throughout the whole year for to view what you're having the whole year. And wow, that gameplay. That was a pretty good headshot. Not gonna lie, I got into sniping pretty much for a month or two, and I would snipe a lot and I tried out some different sniper rifles, and it always seemed to get back to the SV98 for some reason. I like it silenced. I don't know why. I just like not being able to be seen. And I can't believe these bullets missed this guy. Like, real talk. That should, at least two of those should have hit him. And I didn't get it, And I figured out that, like, if you're walking side to side and you shoot, and like, even though you're aiming at the person, even if you're close up to him, if you're aiming at him, the bullet's not gonna hit him. It's really weird. It's like you have to be standing still to like be as accurate as you could be. I know if I practice more, I'd probably get used to it, but I thought that they got on my nerves a lot. I never really used the I just lost my train of thought. Oh, I never really use the high-powered scopes because I just don't like not being able to see, around the scope, Like if you zoom in, this scope right here, I think it's a ×4 7. You can see on the sides, and like I like that because you can kind of still be close up to the action and still see what's going on when you're aimed down sights. I've gotten the farthest headshot I've gotten with that scope is like 200 something meters. That's what they go by. Not quite sure. But like I was saying about school lunch, I don't know why I'm talking about school lunch, but I just lost my train of thought again. I had something to say about school lunch, but I think in this gameplay my friend Nathan is taking over right here. Not sure. I really can't remember. I know sometimes we'll take over if one of us is kind of bored or gets aggravated with the game, which happens a lot. Another thing is that I just got an Xbox, okay? Like 2 weeks ago. This will be the 3rd week, this Sunday. And I like blew like crap load of money, like for the Xbox, for the Live, and then for a USB thumb drive. I bought a 16 gig as another memory unit for the Xbox, and I don't know, it's like the only game I have for the Xbox right now is Black Ops, and I'm borrowing it from a friend, and Black Ops is kind of a crap game, I'll be honest with you. I never, it was kind of cool at first, but it got old quick. And Battlefield 3 is so much better than Black Ops, but I'm just so drawn to the Xbox's, multiplayer interface and just the way it's set up that I just can't help but to be on it. So like, I have a lot of Black Ops gameplay, and I don't want to put up Black Ops gameplay because it's kind of lame. So I don't have, I feel bad because I have my PS3 and it's just sitting there, waiting for somebody to play it. And it's kind of like, hey guys, I'm still here. I have like, Battlefield 3 inside me, so why don't you play me? That sounded kind of wrong. I didn't mean for that to sound like that. But, so I need to, and I went and I played Battlefield 3 yesterday. And when I picked up the controller, PS3 controller, I was like, oh my gosh, dude, what was I thinking when I first got this PS3? Like, everything seems so sluggish and just, like, not on point. I just don't get it, I wish I'd gotten an Xbox a long time ago. That way, I'd have Battlefield 3 for the Xbox and, without having to go out and spend. Money, money, money. It's old after a while. This gameplay, it's pretty gameplay, you know what I'm saying? I like it. Change subject real quick. Well, guys, this gameplay looks like it's wrapping up, so thanks for watching. Make sure you like, favorite, and subscribe. This is Jayhawk Kiefer with K&N Gaming, signing out.